Hello and welcome to another Raggy's review. So, not a beer review, funnily enough, even though there's a beer there. So, I've been over this weekend, actually 3 times in 4 days, to the Byrons Rest. And there are some pictures there, so you can see it. And I've got to say, wow, what a place. So, I'll take him what I know, and so we went in Thursday, and Thursday we didn't know this. We waited at the bus stop for an hour for buses to get to Hucknall. Three free buses did not show up. One did, went past, yet there was empty seats. Less said about that the better. An hour at the bus stop, it was cold, it was that day it snowed. So we wanted the best of moods. Just about to go home, thought, sod it, let's go home. I was supposed to be at the beer festival for 4 o'clock. Should have been able to get there for 4:15. Get in, do some beer reviewing, as you do. So yeah, not happy at all in any slightest way. Our friends Lisa came down, picked us up, and we went to the, but because they didn't know about Lisa and Glenn, I didn't, and I couldn't get hold of anybody to get into the beer festival. So I says, let's go to the Byrons Rest because Glenn likes a lager. So anyway, we walked in and we went straight to the room to the left. So it's got they've got like the nook room, I think they call it, snug. Lovely lovely fire, wood fire burning. I thought, oh, brilliant. We were freezing. Went to the bar. Got Titanic plum porter. They've actually got Titanic plum porter Grand Reserve on the bar in bottles, 12 quid for a big bottle, which is a good price. Titanic, they do know how to charge for their Grand Reserve, but it is a good beer nonetheless. And that's the port infused plum porter. What I'm doing myself here, I'm doing that here. Mine's 9% though, so yeah. But anyway, while we were sat there, a couple of ladies and gentlemen had a big pie with mustard mash. I'm like, mustard mash? Mouth dropped, but we were already late to get to the beer festival. Gravy, and Thursday's their pie night. So you have to, if you're going and you've heard this and you're going, give them a nod on Facebook beforehand and just say, look, we're going to come. Don't let them down, obviously, because like all businesses, no one wants to waste food. And they make their own pies, which I think is lovely, amazing. So you got the pies and the gravy, and it looked great. And we was actually chatting to the people anyway, and yeah, it looked great. So Glenn had Madri. Was it Madri or was it Cruzcampo? I think he had Cruzcampo, actually. Me, Lisa, and Lisa, Glenn's wife, and Tracy, my wife, they had Titanic plum porter, same as me, and it was amazing. I had a pint, of course. I'm going to a beer festival. I'm having a nice drink, and then I'll suffer the consequences the next day. And my liver will just take one for the team. But anyway, yeah, absolutely lovely. It does seem to be a beer that they have on a lot there. I'd love a Titanic tap take over there as well, but if it's possible. But anyway, you walk in. That's to the left-hand side. You walk in. There's another wood burner there near the door. A long channel. They've got the best cider, boxed cider choice that you'll ever see in any pub I've ever been in. If they're not the number one cider pub, then there's something wrong with the judges. But that's my opinion. 5 cask lines on the bar. People that served, lovely people, really friendly, all wearing a t-shirt. So, and yeah, and I've got a Christmas jumper on. I went to the garden tonight and I was freezing, so I need to go and get a jumper. And so I'm actually wearing. And the great thing about this, when I can get this jumper off, it's not warm in the beer room. There you go. Byrons Rest. Doesn't that look amazing? And it's not stuck. It's like embroidered on, and on the back, like me, they support local breweries. And how good is that? Some amazing breweries on there. I'm friends with most of them, I think. Well, I try to be friends with most of them, but we'll see. I don't know how. Sometimes it don't happen, but there you go. You can't win them all. Yeah, I'll put it on the other way around now. Wearing a Christmas jumper down the shed's ridiculous, isn't it? So, yeah, well, then we'll fast forward to yesterday. So that was we had a great pint in there. Yesterday, me, Andy and Keith, we were doing the Micropubs of Hucknall before we went to the beer festival. Andy was going on his own, and I wasn't going to go back up. So we went to the other two pubs, the Hideout and the Beer Shack, fantastic pubs. And then we went back into we had to go back into the Byrons Rest. It had to be done. And on the bar, what did I have? And this is where social media sometimes is brilliant. For some people it's not, but for me it's great because I can find out where I'd been. And yeah. So yes, so we had half yesterday. I thought I had two. March of the Gladiators Pale Ale from Bentley Brew Company. First ever time, there we go. Took a picture. And both them two love the pub as well, And I actually sent him a photo of the dinner, the Sunday dinner. And we'll get back to that next. So no, fast forward to today. And the funny thing is, we went in early doors. My wife went in about 4 or 5 o'clock with Lisa again and with the dogs. So she took Callie, the big Doberman, and my wife took Pepper, our Cocker Spaniel. So it's a dog-friendly pub. Got dog treats there. Got a great craft beer fridge with pop and wine, all chilled and that. Like I say, 5. There's a secret garden there. And those t-shirts, the one I just showed you, money from every single thing they sell goes to charity. They do. Like a community hub. They do a pensioners get together. Because a lady told me, we sat next to a lady and gentleman today. And they said that they have like a coffee morning there, people can come in, and that is amazing. That is what pubs should be, the hub of the community, where people can come, get a bit of warmth, have a chat, maybe not have a beer, maybe just have a coffee, bit of breakfast maybe. And I mean, today we've been in for the dinner, so we've heard about this dinner. Someone said, "Oh, best in Hucknall, legendary." And I thought, well, I'm gotta go down. So I had Red Dog Ales, great Sears beers on the bar, absolutely top bloke, John is, and another Bentley Brewing. And then there's the dinner I had, and it was lovely, nice and hot, food's cooked decent, and every bit of the plate went absolutely lovely. And again, amazing staff, and the people that are in there so friendly. An absolute treasure in Hucknall. And I mean, we went last year as well, at the same time as the beer festival, and we are going to go up again for the pie night. It's got to be done. One of us may have to do the driving, and because if we're there, we want to do a little bit of a Hucknall pub crawl, as you do, sample the beers, and someone's going to have to do the driving, pick us up, because where we are, we live in Sherwood, so it's super difficult. The buses, not the best. Tram, not worth it, because by the time to get to the tram, it's a taxi to the tram. So that just takes that out of the equation. So driving or a lift is the only method for us, at least. But yeah, a fantastic Micropub. There's lots of features in there. You'll sit down, you look around. It is such a lovely place. There's a secret garden. I'm doing a secret garden as well. A bit bigger, but over at Callum. But yeah, I love that. I just love the whole aspect of the pub. It seems to me that they care about what they do. Not in it for the pennies. They're in it to give back. And you know, too many places, too many breweries these days. It's all about the money. And you know, they might do a little bit, but no. These guys, you know, they seem to care for the public, and that's it. Fantastic beer, well conditioned beer, a good range of different beers. I did look when I went for a wee in the toilet at all the some of the breweries, and Aurora were there, which is basically pre-Red Dog, because Red Dog's got his unit. So that was great. I mean, I've never had one of their beers either, but I won't now, obviously. But a fantastic place to visit. You can get the tram from Nottingham City Centre. You can get a train to Hucknall. Now, my friend Andy, on the tram it takes him an hour. On the train, he lives in Beeston. Beeston to Nottingham. I had to go to a different platform, jump on. Within half an hour, you were there. And it was like £5.70. So, you know, if you live on the train lines, it is dead easy to get to. And quite cheap as well, to be fair. Obviously, pick a day when the trains aren't striking. But yeah, definitely going to go back. I absolutely love Hucknall. I think it's an amazing place. For me, as far as I know anyway, I've not been to all the pubs in Hucknall. I don't do what my mate, the Great British Pub Crawl, does. He goes visiting all the pubs. Certain pubs I'm not bothered about, but for me, Beer Shack, Hideout at Hucknall, Byrons Rest, and Lincoln Green Station Hotel. The beer there's a great amount of beer between the pubs. I've got to review the other two pubs as well in the next few days. But yeah, well worth visiting. And that is my review. What a place. Cheers all. See you soon.